How's it going, everyone? It's Joe from Joe's Grill Journeys. Just arrived to Epic Universe. Today is Monday, February 23rd. I am in the general admission queue. We are about 35 minutes from allowing everybody in. Today's plan is to get on everything that I want to do except Stardust Racers, which is closed today. So the plan is to do Battle of Ministry, the Curse of the Werewolf, Monsters Unchained, Mario Kart Madness, and Hiccup Blue Gliders. If I can get on all those today, I will consider it a success. Stardust Racers is somewhere behind me, the orange coaster. It was the one that I was looking most forward to on this trip, but unfortunately it's down for maintenance, and it's going to be closed until the end of February. So unfortunately I won't be able to get on that at all this trip. But you know what, I'm super excited. I'm going to get rides and everything else today, and see how the day goes. So I will update you guys once I get over to Harry Potter and the Battle of Ministry. First steps into Harry Potter World at Epic Universe. Let's go.
More important than that would be rebuilding the trust that's been lost. It's one thing to change ministry stuff, but quite another to change hearts and minds.
Hey everybody, just got off of the Battle of the Ministry here at Epic Universe, the first ride that we did today. Super long wait. We waited a good 3 hours for this ride, which is probably the longest wait that I've ever had, if I'm being honest. And I have to say, this ride was very unique. If you're looking for a unique experience that you can't really get anywhere else, definitely come check out this ride. Don't know if it's worth waiting 3 hours for though. If you can get in for under 2 hours, definitely do this. Otherwise, try to do some other things first and then come back to this later. This thing reminded me a lot of Order of the Phoenix. As soon as you walk into the ride, as soon as you start the ride, it reminded me a lot of the Order of the Phoenix. And then there's a lot of stuff happening. There's points in the ride where you can't really tell what's an animatronic and what's a screen, which is kind of cool. And a lot of stuff happening with the cart as well. So definitely come check this out. And I had a great time. Next up, we are entering the Dark Universe. This should be a lot of fun. Monsters Unchained is probably my new favorite dark ride. That was insane. Felt like I was watching a Marvel movie. So many incredible special effects. The simulator was awesome as well. You never knew what was going to happen next. And the animatronics were great. And there was points where you could feel some of the senses that were happening. Like you got so close to the fire at one point. That was awesome. You could feel the heat. It was a really, really wild experience. The pre-show was great as well. And the wait was only like 20 minutes, which was perfect after waiting 3 hours for the Harry Potter ride. So we're gonna take a quick break, get some food, and then get on this coaster that's right behind me. Alright, just got off the third ride of the day, the Curse of the Werewolf. This is the new max spinner. It's not an extreme spinner. Didn't really get a ton of hang time or anything like that, but this ride was a lot of fun. It did remind me a little bit of Time Traveler in some aspects because you didn't really know what was coming next for a lot of the ride, but you were lacking the hang time that the Time Traveler gives you. But it was still fun. I enjoyed it, and I would definitely do it again. We waited about 75 minutes or so, maybe a little bit less than that. It was a good ride, and definitely check it out if you're into coasters. There seems to be somebody working up on top of Stardust right now, so hopefully they're able to figure out what the issue is. Alright, here we go.
Getting this launcher ready isn't easy. Those wing gliders are almost here. Still need to put the wings in place.
Gliders.
Can't have a wing glider without wings. When these wings are in place, you'll fly.
Yeah! 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 Okay. Yeah! Whoa! Got the splash. Yeah! Yeah! Okay. Here we go.
And on your left,
Oh, I
you'll
wish
see
I would've
some
done boxes
legs,
too.
which are well not to explode when they happen. But don't worry, they only rehatch in exactly these conditions and exactly this time of year.
Backwards.
Which means that stopping here would be a really bad idea. Oh boy.
Hey everybody, just got off of Hiccup's Wing Gliders here at Epic Universe. This is the Intamin launch coaster. There it is right behind me. Good timing. I enjoyed this one. Really fun ride. It had some elements that reminded me of Maverick, but it was nowhere near as intense as a Maverick would be, because it had the twists and turns that Maverick might have, but it was just more on a tame kind of scale. It's nothing compared to Maverick, but it was still a fun ride. I enjoyed it. Very, very tame. Nothing really too intense. If you're newer to coasters, this is a fun ride to get started on. We are entering Nintendo World.
Wow.
This is wild. There's the castle that we just entered through. Surreal. We are heading over to Mario Kart Madness. Now, this is a roller coaster that has an interesting track setup. So the cart is like above the track. It's really unique. It's almost like a fake track. You see the real one underneath. It's kind of cool. Got off of Mario Kart Madness. We got a night ride on this thing, and this is a pretty unique ride. So it was a little confusing to me at first the way it works. But basically, there is a hidden track underneath the main track, and there's points in this ride where it feels like you're about to jump off the track that you're on, but it's just for show. So there's like I said, there's a hidden track underneath, and you're perfectly safe the whole time. It's just an interesting concept. I've never seen it done before. There's a water aspect somewhere in here. Right behind me, and it was a fun ride. There was a surprise at the end that I was not expecting to see, a certain character, which was pretty cool, and I'm not going to spoil it for you guys. But yeah, I enjoyed the ride. It might be my second favorite one that I've done today so far. It was a blast. I was not expecting really anything with this ride, so I'm glad that I got to experience it, especially at night. It was awesome. Hey everybody, just got off of Mario Kart Bowser's Challenge, and that ride was awesome. It was one of the most unique rides that I've ever experienced. It was really fun. I enjoyed it. I can't really compare it to anything. That was its own unique thing. It's almost like you're playing Mario Kart in real life. That's how cool it was. Augmented reality, a lot of fun, 4-person car, and it was just a blast. A lot of references to video games. Some that I saw were from Super Mario 64 that I recognized, especially at the queue. There was a few spots there, and also even on the ride itself, there was 2 references to Super Mario 64 that I saw, which is one of my all-time favorite games. So I'm glad I got to get on this ride, and that is the last ride that we're going to do tonight. So thank you all for watching this video. I had a blast. I'm glad I came out here, and I'm definitely going to be back at least once, sometime soon, to get on Stardust Racers when it opens up again. So again, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one.